Ever wonder why some families steadily grow wealth while others, working just as hard, stay stuck? Here's a truth many Americans don't see. While we're conditioned to spend to succeed, the Chinese practice the opposite, and they've become among the world's top savers. I'm about to reveal 10 everyday money traps Americans fall into, traps that Chinese families have avoided for generations. What looks like normal American habits are actually financial black holes. While Americans see essentials and status symbols, the Chinese see wealth sinks. Their savings rates would surprise most of us. Stay tuned till the end. I'll expose a hidden money sucker lurking in your driveway that could cost you tens of thousands. 1. Cook at home. Don't eat out too often. Americans now spend more on dining out than groceries, but in China, meals out are still a treat. Chinese households spend only 11 to 15% of their food budget on restaurants, while in the US, it's over 50%. A few takeouts a week can cost hundreds monthly funds better invested. Meal prep a few dinners, grab a slow cooker or air fryer, then stick to a monthly dining budget. As the Chinese proverb goes, wasting food is losing wealth. 2. Avoid flashy brand name fashion. Dropping $300 on sneakers or $1,000 on a bag for prestige. In China, that's seen as poor money sense. They value quality and durability over showy logos. Even splurge-loving urban millennials prefer practical, long-lasting pieces. Use the cost-per-wear principle. A $200 jacket worn 100 times equals $2 per wear. Sell what you don't use and shift emotional buys into quality choices. 3. Skip rolling credit card debt. In the US, carrying hefty credit card balances is almost routine, but in China, it's a serious red flag. Over 80% of Chinese cardholders pay off their statements monthly, a stark contrast to America's 35%. With US card interest rates around 20%, even a couple of months of debt can devour your savings. Instead, mirror the Chinese, only charge what you can pay in cash, pay balances in full, and use debit or cash more often. 4. Lottery and gambling? No thanks. While Americans spent $113 billion on lotteries in 2023, more than on books, movies, or concerts, Chinese culture regards gambling as dishonorable and risky. Instead, they build wealth through steady, patient actions. With odds like Powerball's 1 in 292 million, money on tickets could instead grow in retirement accounts. Redirect gambling funds into Roth IRAs and embrace wise restraint. Fortune comes from restraint, not risk. 5. Hold on to your tech longer. Every iPhone drop brings a line of buyers in the US, but in China, people generally stick with their phones until they really don't work. Chinese users keep smartphones 28-32 months longer than Americans, who average 24 months. Instead of upgrading yearly, pledge to use devices for at least 3 years or buy certified refurb tech. That $1,200 phone upgrade might add only 10% in performance, but cost hundreds. 6. Negotiate. Don't just pay the tag. In China, bargaining is expected at markets for appliances, services, in person and online. Americans, especially older adults, often accept sticker prices, but you can haggle over cable bills, medical expenses, home repairs, cars. Use price trackers, comparison apps, and yearly review calls. Ask, is that your best price? You'll often uncover discounts. In China, who doesn't ask, doesn't get. Negotiation isn't impoliteness, it's financial wisdom. 7. Fight impulse buying. We've all walked into Target for toothpaste and left with a cart full of extras. In China, shoppers often wait days before checking out online, weighing their options. A 2023 study found they make more deliberate decisions to avoid impulse buys, impose a 48-hour wait on non-essentials, unsubscribe from promo emails, and ask yourself, will I still want this tomorrow? As the proverb says, small desires can destroy big plans. 8. Skip status cars, buy practical ones. In America, cars often say, look at me. In China, they say, does it get me there? Chinese buyers focus on reliability, efficiency, and long-term value. They favor domestic models or affordable EVs. In the US, the average new car loan tops $40,000, with long terms and steep depreciation. Consider a dependable used car instead, and funnel the savings into retirement or debt repayment. 9. Choose smaller, smarter housing. While the average US new home is about 2,400 square feet, an urban Chinese family of three often lives in just 800 to 1,000 square feet. Larger homes come with big costs: mortgages, taxes, utilities, maintenance. Many Americans are house rich, cash poor. Consider if you're paying for unused space. Could you downsize, rent out a room, or age in place? Empty rooms make empty pockets. Small homes can mean big freedom. 10. Only buy insurance you actually need. US consumers often pile on layers of overlapping insurance. In China, insurance is limited to essentials like health and serious illness. Americans over 40 frequently pay for redundant life policies or unnecessary warranties. Audit your coverage: life, auto, home, gadget, pet, and trim, low-value or duplicate plans. Then use the freed-up money to pay down debt or invest. These aren't just tips, they're a mindset revolution. The Chinese understand every dollar saved can compound and pave the way to freedom. So what's your first move? Will you curb dining out, uninstall impulse apps, or negotiate that bill? Drop a comment below with your game plan. I read every one and love seeing your progress. Your future self will thank you.